sweet 㗎。你知唔知當我公公有事啦，唔開心嘅時候咧，你成日都 send message 俾我，嗰啲 message 咧真係好正啊！我聽完之後咧會覺得你好 sweet 啊，你又用聖經嘅話語去安慰我啦，跟住之後又總之你成日都關心我啦，所以好多謝你，你真係一個好 sweet 嘅人。希望咧你用聖經話語去安慰我咧，都可以用翻聖經話語去安慰翻你嘅。
Hello Sarah， 你係一個好真誠嘅人嚟嘅，你要記住啊，無論你退又好，入嚟又好，再退再入都好，耶穌話咧呢個家係屬於你嘅，我哋都一樣接納你嘅，你隨時咧一 OK 咧又可以翻嚟，我哋都接納㗎 OK。總之你 rest 嘅時候咧就喺神入邊盡情咁 rest， 唔使擔心我哋嘅，但係你要加油，唔好放棄，唔好聽嗰啲説話講，唔好聽話我哋唔關心你嗰啲係假嘅，嗰啲嚟自撒旦㗎，唔係神㗎，要記住，要信神同我哋都一樣愛你。
Sarah， 我哋好掛住你啊！我揀咗係 warm hug 嘅，因為我好中意你嘅溫暖嘅擁抱喺度包圍住我哋。我哋好掛住你啊！你星期二快啲翻嚟啦，我哋會繼續禱告咁支持你嘅，加油
！Hello Sarah， 我記得咧你俾我一個好溫暖嘅紅包啊，咁咧你嘅説話咧都係好窩心嘅，所以咧你係我溫暖嘅太陽。你要繼續加油，同埋咧，就算你離開咧，我哋唔會放你走㗎，你快啲翻嚟啦！
Hello Sarah， 好掛住你啊！我記得咧你係好善良，同埋成日都好帶好多嘢食俾我哋食，好掛住你啊！你要加油啊！你快啲翻嚟啊
！Sarah 你好啊！我一直都未同你講好多謝你啦，因為咧我嗰陣時敏感嘅時候咧，就係你咧都有去支持我啦，仲要第二日都提我啊唔好食咁多燒賣啊，仲會話俾我聽燒賣有幾咁冇益，即係如果唔係你，其實我都唔知道燒賣咁冇益嘅。咁仲等我日日係咁喺度食，咁所以我覺得咧你係好記性嘅，因為我講過嗰樣嘢你係記得，你記得仲要幫我炒，所以你係好有心嘅喎。所以沙華其實咧你有好多優點喎，咁咧建議我哋咧都一齊去，能夠再一次咧去香港，即係上次喺香港九龍城睇紅葉啦，下次我哋就喺第二度睇紅葉啦。咁咧你常常咧都記住你嘅好處係啦，因為我哋知道咧我哋都係有限喎。我咧都係好多缺點㗎，不過如果成日都記得我缺點，我應該俾嗰啲缺點浸死咗我㗎啦。所以咧，你係繼續記得我啲好處同埋記得你自己嘅好處啦。因為你咁有記性，咁你就要記得自己㗎啦。好啦，拜拜。
Hello Sarah， 你點啊你？其實咧每次咧我都掛住你，因為咧你知道咧就係無論點樣，有時嘅情緒都會上落，但係知道上帝咧係冇上落，上帝好愛你，呢個冇人會愛你。咁我後尾諗起呢段經文，就咧係喺詩篇嘅73篇6節，上帝係我嘅力量。有時當我哋知道，我哋好多時都會好容易俾出去嘅，甚至人甚至事咧去影響。但我知道咧，只要我知道上帝嘅力量喺入邊，我能夠抵抗呢啲。有時呢種抵抗嘅力量咧，會幾多先有咧？當我越知道上帝喺我裏面，我咪越有咯。所以我希望你都能夠每天嘅都能夠睇住。你就住呢段經文啦，詩篇73篇26節，上帝就係我嘅力量，我能夠抵抗一切。希望你都能夠每天得到呢份嘅力量，祝福你。
friendship is trust. And that's true with God too. You got to trust Him. And you got to trust Him when things don't make sense, when things are backwards, when things are going sideways, and when you're going under and you think, I'm going under for the last time. Psalm 55:22. Cast all your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall. Cast all your cares. Cast means not like casting a line a long way. It means just drop it. I don't know what you're going through right now, but I do know the answer. Dump it. Cast it. Cast all your cares on the Lord. For He cares for you. When you're going through a tough time, all of a sudden your prayers get a whole lot more intense. Have you noticed that? When you're in deep pain, you don't just go, oh, our Father, how art thou today? You're going to pay out. You cry out to God. Pain is the fuel of passion. It energizes us with intensity. We cry out. God says, I'm going to be closer to me. Matthew died. I spent the better part of 4 months alone with either Kay or with Kay and God, or just with God alone. He can handle your complaints. He can handle your accusations. I told you that in the Psalms, 150 Psalms, a third of them are Psalms of lament. They're saying, God, life sucks. God, I don't like it. And when God hears you complaining to Him in your prayers, God says, that's not audacious, that's authentic. God can handle your honesty. You're never going to have a deep friendship with God till you've got gut-level honest about your fears, your faults, your flaws, your friends, and everything else. Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be flowery. I'm not a flowery prayer. But God says, just be gut honest with me. And when you are hurting, tell me. Why? Because it keeps you from becoming bitter. Bitterness is the #1 enemy of friendship with God. Some of you just didn't admit, God, I've been bitter. I've been angry. I've been hurt. I didn't understand it. If you build a friendship with God, you got to trust Him in your pain. Now, I want to wrap this up by talking specifically to a couple of groups here. One of those of you who are facing trouble, and those of you, the other is that those of you who maybe have been close to God in the past, but you kind of walked away. If you are facing trouble right now, you're in trouble right now. I don't know what it is, but you do. You're in trouble right now in some way. Physical, emotional, relational, financial, whatever. God offers to help you out. Psalm 91:14. God says this, I'll get you out of trouble. And I'll give you the best care. If you only get to know and trust me. That's the condition. You got to get to know and trust God. You got to build a friendship with Him. Here's what God says to you, Jeremiah 15. If you return to me, I will restore you. Not I'm going to block the gate. Not I'm going to spank you. Not I'm going to criticize you, control you. If you return to me, I will restore you. So you can continue to serve me. Maybe you were serving God in the past, and now you're not. He says, if you speak words that are worthy, you'll be my spokesman. You are to influence them. Do not let them influence you. Have other people in your life been influencing you in the wrong way? That's keeping you from a friendship with God. They're not your friend. They've been influencing you in the wrong way. And maybe you followed them in the wrong way, and you really got off track. And God says here, if you return to me, I will restore you so you can continue to serve me. God is not finished with you. I don't care what you've done. I don't care who you've done it with. I don't care how long you've done it. What matters not where you've been, but the direction your feet is headed right now. God is not finished with you. If you return to me, I will restore you. And Jesus gave us two symbols to remember what it cost Jesus to tear that veil, to build the relationship, to tear down the barrier between us and God. And one of the symbols is baptism, and the other is the Lord's Supper.